Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at DXY on a daily time frame today. Keep in mind that today is going to be the CME weekly close, and all we're looking for is that close above 101. As long as we hold at 101 next week, we can look for sideways and up. That's all depending on today's close. Right now it looks decent, but if we can get at close above that 101.80 on the daily close, that would be much better. And I would love it if we can even tap into that 102.50. That would confirm that this downside is now going to subside. And even if we get a pullback on Sunday open back down to like 102, it'll probably be the new support before we continue higher. So here's to hoping, and keep in mind that as this finds its support and goes sideways, you will see everything else topping out, putting in distributive tops, and that will be the downside start of those if this is rounding out and putting in a bottom. If this is going to break down, you'll see everything put in a consolidation top and then extend for another leg. So this is the key for the game. I have this alert at 101.47. Let's see what happens, okay? Now let's go to Bitcoin. Turn off all these drawings. Ooh, and I got a surprise for you guys today for the last coin, I guess. Here's Bitcoin. Ooh, looks like we're getting a little bit of upside. That's nice because I did take that long on ETH off 1880. Um, So on a daily, you can see that we're still looking like we're putting up this head and shoulder structure. And then here was the first leg down. And now we're starting to do the second leg down. And here's the third attempt to basically go down. If we can't break down under the 55 EMA today, more than likely you're going to go sideways and possibly further up. So that would mean that Dixie would actually take the lower path if we can get upside on Bitcoin and ETH into the Friday close, and we'll see what they do on over the weekend because CME will be closed, but perps will be running, and that might influence the opening. So we'll keep an eye on that. But today, as of right now, Bitcoin looks pretty good. I would say as of right now, the 21 EMA on daily support is holding at 28,700. As long as you can keep that level, that's great. Going sideways, we will have potential to go up after. If we can get a 4-hour open and close above 29,400 today, I would be looking for 30,000 to come very, very quickly and possibly even 31K in a quick move to steal all the liquidity it can before it wants to roll over due to Dixie. Because if this is the distributive top, right, too many people saw this as a head and shoulder and probably shorted. Well, they can basically get stopped out with one quick liquidation candle to the upside and then a swift move back to the downside. Right now, shorts have been building, so we are pretty heavy with shorts. So the fuel for the pump to the upside is there. Also, we are looking pretty decent above the EMAs for a little bit of continuation to the upside right now. If I look at this, hold on 1 second. Yeah, as I see this, this just looks like we have basically we're making an accumulational channel over here, and this channel is holding pretty steady, and we're above all the EMA resistances that I have on this chart plotted. So as long as we are just the cumulative delta is staying in this range, that's a good thing. As these shorts start closing, you will see more upside on Bitcoin and ETH. It's just depending on is someone gonna, actually take the opportunity to short here, because the shorts have been closing throughout this whole uptrend. So just be aware of the levels. If you lose that 28.6 to the downside, I'm looking at 27.5. And then after that, I'm looking at 27 even. Under this white EMA, it could get very, very ugly, all the way down to the 200 EMA at 24.5. So I'm going to go level by level. Right now, since we're above 21 EMA, I'm not even worried for downside. when we get to 55 EMA, I'll be more cautious of further downside to come. Until then, you can use this as your guide. If you're taking longs, have some shorts, stops underneath. And if you're taking shorts, have your stop loss above 33,000, sorry, 3,100 basically. And that way you can protect yourself in this like $1,500 range base. Yeah, that's just $1,600 range, which is pretty manageable under low lev. Normally, like $2,000-3,000 ranges is a little bit harder, but see the range has been tightening and tightening and tightening in this triangle consolidation. Hopefully, it's not a head and shoulder secondary formation where it wants to come and sweep the liquidity under these wicks. So that's what we're gonna go and find out in the next few weeks as Dixie and the world starts to incorporate their pricing for the future rate hike models. Yeah, and technically this is starting to show bear div because you have a higher high on cumulative delta here, but a lower high. So that is bearish divergence on delta. So that gives me a little bit more confidence to short. I have another thing that I use alongside this, which is volume VPR, but I have too much stuff going on in my chart, so I'm not going to show you all that right now. But the members know what I'm talking about because that's the new thing we've been using, and it is pretty neat. All right, now let's go to the 4-hour chart, and then we'll get out of here and go to Ethereum. And as you can see on the 4-hour chart, we've just been making lower highs. Now we started higher lows, but we're still coming into the resistance right around here, 29.3. 29.4. So until we can actually break a 4-hour above it, it's going to be an issue of intentionally rolling over here and testing back down into 28.5 for support. Losing that 28.5, you're going to probably get a fast move down to 27. So just be aware of that kind of move occurring. You also have bearish volume divergence. As you're getting to the high, the buyers are slowing down. So one seller can make a big splash. So just be aware of that moving forward. Other than that, let's go now to ETH on a daily. So ETH is doing same structure as Bitcoin. You are starting to show bearish divergence hardcore on cumulative delta. I can't be bearish until the daily loses the 21 EMA. So as long as we're about above 1880, I'm looking for sideways and up into that 1960. And then if we get a 4-hour open and close above 1965, I'm looking for the high getting tapped again at 2150. And it's going to happen pretty fast too. So it's like whoever thinks it's not possible, I will give you the example of PEPE, the company that we were trading yesterday, the stock, the meme coin. It was setting up bearish divergences like this, and since PEPE is so popular right now and no one's shorting it, it literally just goes up every time because all the exchanges right now that are putting it on their exchanges and listing, all the people who didn't take it on like Uniswap and stuff like that are basically aping into it. I just saw someone post one person who had like 25 or $28 of PEPE is now with 2.4 million. So congratulations on my favorite meme, and now it's a coin. So I'm waiting for the Resistance coin to come next, and we're gonna all ape into it together, guys. RIP Resistas. Okay, so basically we're looking for sideways here. If we lose this level under 1850, I will be considering a deeper drop. Yeah, you got that 1830 as level of support, but I'm really looking for us to come test into 1760-ish, 1770. And then from there, I'll be looking for if we can find support and go sideways and up, or if we're going to actually break down into that 1670 area, which is a $100 drop. So we're basically looking at a few $100 drop into the range of this pocket if that occurs. I'm not looking for that to happen. I'm looking for the support to be kept over here at 1760. But if we lose that, then I can understand us testing into the 200 EMA for test of support before upside or downside, whatever. We'll figure it out when we see the volume reaction at that point. And yeah, if we can get that close above 1965, I said we're going to get it to 2150. That's basically all it is. We're just tightening on the range. And pretty soon the range is going to break. So you're going to get your range breakout traders getting a hard on. Excuse me. So here is the 4 hour, and all I see is shorts just closing, closing, closing. Lots of shorts have been closing. Come on, buddy. Make this easier on me. Thank you. Let's see if we can spot a bear div. It's already looking like it's forming. All right. Expand that a little bit so we can see what we're looking at. You can see on the bottom of my price chart the cumulative delta looking like we are struggling on this EMA consolidation. Already looks like this kind of thing where it wants to like roll on over, consolidate tight, break. So we won't have too much time in this consolidation zone to break up higher into that 1965 because of the bearish divergence on volume as you're coming into these tops in this little head and shoulder formation. It had multiple opportunities to break out. It's not doing it. Buyers are slowing down. If this thing wants to roll over now, the possibility is higher. And as soon as you lose 1880 on a 4 hour open and close, be ready for the 200 EMA, which is $10 under, and then the other EMAs at 1800. So it's going to be like $100 move down, taking out everyone up to 10x leverage, and then I'm looking for like another $100 move down. So be aware of these levels moving forward, guys. If you have any other questions or concerns, let me know in the Discord or the YouTube video. Now, before I let you guys all go, I am gonna do a coin PEPE because we were all trading this, and I'll just show you guys how we traded this for fun. PEPE. PEPE. I traded this on Bybit, and I don't think Bybit's chart is here. Nope, I think I charted it on MEXC, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think MEXC was the first one that had it. No, it was not. Hmm. Yeah, this is the one. So this coin is going bananas right now. As you saw on the daily open interest, it was just climbing and climbing, climbing. I'm going to a 4 hour time frame, and I turned on all my indicators so you guys can see basically how I am like trying to analyze this in real time because we don't have like a lot of data. We're going by how like I'm looking for divergences. Like that's basically how I can see what's going on. So what I did was I took the low, I took the high, I put up a VPVR. We knew that this is the POC on a larger time frame. On a 2 hour time frame, we actually extended above the value area high, and then that's when I actually got into this short. I got into it around right here at around 2067. Actually, I think I got a little bit better than that because it overextended. I got 22302. So I got a little bit more, but this is where I originally started my order. I think we got a little bit a pump up into the daily close, and this is what I was warning about last night. Going like they're not gonna just let us get this easy short. We were shorting around somewhere around here too, because I took 2, 3 shorts. Yeah, this volume node. So I shorted around here at 1700 before, and then I shorted at 19, and then I got this 23. I shorted 3 times yesterday because it was just too easy not to. Um, and I know that this is like a very, very risky play to short because right now a lot of people are actually trying to buy this. You have insane open interest of just buys. There's like no one trying to sell this. So this is like the market maker just like marking up his book after he accumulated. He's marking it up. Eventually he will distribute. Eventually. You've been up like 300. Oh, how much is this actually? It's been an insane run for the people who got it when they got it, and that's why those dexes are important. You bought it on a dex before the exchange got it, and that's why you made your money. 724 freaking percent without any freaking leverage in 6 days. You made that. That's insane shit right there, man. So and this coin was a coin that I knew of and I talked about and I meme Pepe all the damn time. So this is just showing you one thing, okay? Don't fucking lie to me and tell me you're in it for the tech. You're not in it for the tech. You're in it to make a quick bang for your buck on stupid meme coins because Bitcoin and Ethereum were struggling the last 6 days, but this piece of shit coin is just going to the moon. So that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with, okay? If you trading this, good, trade. But you're not supposed to trade with your big money on this. $500, $1,000. Somebody had, like I said, a $25 spot buy, and he's at 2.4 million right now. So you don't need to go crazy on these altcoins. If this guy holds his coins for like 10 years, maybe it'll be even more. Because if this coin actually gets use case now, because these guys, the devs of Pepe, got a lot of money now, right? They themselves can sell some of their coins and take a lot of a payday. Now it's up to them to continually get paid if they develop the coin and use all this publicity and all these people to use that to the advantage of actually making the coin have functional use case in the future for people to use it and like actually not just like joke about it. Like if this wants to hold its value, as more people hear about this and adoption is given, you can see this get to a penny. I've seen coins from, like dirt 10 sats or whatever go to $100. So I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibilities. What I'm saying is you need to be a little bit more realistic as a trader because this is like, oh, if I pray, I won't go to hell kind of thing. And I don't do that kind of mentality. All I want you to see is this weekly, and you can understand that maybe this week is not the right week to short it, okay? Because your volume is just going up, up, up. So until 2 days and 6 hours closes, when this weekly candle closes, the high of this weekly candle is the high that I want before I take that short. So if I can get that short at 22.4, and I mean 24 whatever before the 2 days are over, and I can ride that for next whole week and see if we get downside pullback because now all the exchanges got it right. So yeah, all the FOMO and all the excitement is there. Now, if the market maker is smart, he's filling his own short just to make money one more time on the way back down. Like, I don't want to get you guys too hyped, but I'm watching everything. Okay, we are very overbought. Eventually, you will get a cool off, pullback, test of support, etc., etc., etc. That will be probably the more advantageous thing for you to do. And then what you could do is hedge along. Right now, I can't even hedge because it's not in perps or something. I'm trading this on, I don't know, it's not letting me use. I can't short it. Basically, I can't hold a long and short at the same time. Oh, also, guys, be aware that the funding rate is very, very in line for longs. So not only are people buying low and holding, they are getting paid in funding from the exchange because everyone who's trying to short this run and causing the further upside is giving the exchange funding as well as they're getting liquidity, they're giving the longs funding rate every 8 hours. So beware of all that moving forward, guys. I will come back to you guys with more stuff on these coins later. I just want you to be aware that the upside is still there, even though I'm short. Don't get too gung ho with following me. I made my money. I took my 500+% profit, and then I made like another 300-400 yesterday. And I have that short still running, but there's only like 20% of my position left because this thing is so freaking volatile. I'm not crazy gonna risk holding my bag short. It would be probably smarter to just hold your bag long. If you could get long at like 1830, you can hold that long and look for a higher kind of situation. But right now, if I was to look for the next long, I would be looking at around 1400. I've already told members I'm looking at 1400 as a poke. Once I get that poke, I'll decide if we want to go higher or lower, depending on the volume reaction when I get it at that point. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you like Pepe the meme because you know how many times I've memed this on our channel, so I just had to cover it. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you guys are interested in joining our Discord server, please feel free. It's completely free on the free side, and there is a member side for $20 a month for more serious traders where I'm in there like all day and scalping with you guys. But on the free side, we're always there chatting, distributing information, helping each other out. So the Discord server link is in the description of my video here in YouTube below in the more info section. And it's got all the other affiliates services that I recommend and use myself and help the channel grow. So thank you so much. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. And then I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day and trade safe. Happy Friday.